everyone, and welcome back to this session. Um, I think there is need for me to walk you all through the whole of this strategy in one video so that you can listen to everything at once and try to see what sends a clue to you and what doesn't. Like I said, the class is meant for all kinds of people, whether you are a beginner or you are a novice or you haven't traded before or you don't know anything concerning the forex market. This strategy is for you. The strategy aims to give you basics that will immediately place you at a profitable position where you begin to make money. But the only thing we advise is that you start with a demo account, test out the strategy across different instruments as you learn the importance of lot sizing, placing your stop loss, take profit levels. You will learn all this using your demo account, and then you can decide to go small with a real account. When I say go small, there are brokers that will offer you an account you call micro account, or is it a USDC account where you put maybe you put 5,000 naira and you see the amount will look big, although it is all in USDC. Even when you earn, you are still earning in USDC. And some brokers will give you a real account where you will only be earning slowly, but whatever you earn there, whether it becomes $1, it is still in dollars, not USDC. So I use such kinds of brokers. I encourage you to open an account with such a broker where you use maybe 5,000 or 10,000 to open that micro account. After you must have tested out the strategy, and then you begin to open trades gradually using the same strategy. Stick to the plan, identify setups, analyze them, look for entries, and practice good risk management system. Place your stop loss, place your take profit levels, and then you can go on and do other things while you check your charts from time to time. But if you are new here, you will be thinking, but how do I do all that in a very short period of time? Well, I will start by trying to explain to you what you're seeing on your screen right now. This is called the MT4 app. This app enables you to trade different types of instruments, like you can see here. You can trade different types of instruments. You can see Euro USD, that is the spot pair. You can trade them in the market in form of spot trading. Here you have a pair between Euro and USD, that is European currency and United States currency. The second one is Great British Pound stroke USD pair. You have them, a lot of them. In this same app, you can trade metals such as gold, silver, palladium, platinum. You can even trade Bitcoin. It depends on what you want to trade. But you can't just start trading unless you know how to navigate the app. Number one. Number two, you have to know how to analyze the chart. You have to know what to look for when you enter the MT4 app. You have to know where to look at and what to look for. So in this whole training, I see that I gave it 1 month because I have put together the system in such a way that it's going to put you into the market at the shortest possible period of time. So what you do when you log into your MT4 app, you're going to see this view, something like this. The next thing, you can try to tap on any pair there that you can see. If you're buying in the forex market, it means you are buying the first currency. Take for instance this USD card. USD means it's a pair between United States dollar and Canadian dollar. So if you place a buy order, it means you are buying USD and automatically selling CAD. And if you sell USD, it means you are buying CAD. So this is how the pair works. So in case you want to understand how to make your screen, because that's the first thing you need to do when you log in, try to open any chart like this, any chart at all. Then try to set up your screen the way you see mine like this. Though I will tell you the most important ones you need to have on the screen for this particular strategy. So once you log in, how do you make your screen to look like this? The first thing, you just tap on your screen once. You see this blue circular panel appears. You can see on this panel, you can see different types of things, icons. I mean, you can see F, you can see this plus, you can see this roundy square and triangle combination, you can see M, and these are all your time frames. In the MT4 app, you have different time frames where you can go and do your analysis. For example, this monthly time frame means each candle here represents a trading of 1 month. So this very last one here is just telling you this is the trading that has been going on from the beginning of October up to where we are today. Today market is closed, but by Sunday night market reopens and trading continues until the 31st of October. This candle will close. If you see a blue candle or green candle, that is a buy candle, although the color doesn't really matter. After you learn everything, you can choose to make your buy candle to be black, your sell candle to be red. It's all about what you want. So now if you go to the monthly, I said you will see each candle represents 1 month of trading. Then if you drop to this W means weekly, if you click on it, it will show you the weekly chart of this USD card, and you will see that each candle there represents 5 days of trading. Trading takes place in 5 days if you count a cryptocurrency out, which doesn't have Sunday, Saturday, it trades every day. But if you are talking about forex pairs, metals and all, they trade only 5 days a week. And so each candle on the weekly chart represents 1 week of trading. The same thing if you drop to the daily chart, that represents 1 day of trading. That is 24 hours of trading. If you look at it, this is it. This D represents daily. If you go there, it means each candle represents 1 day of trading. That's how you go down. This is 4 hours, and then it means one candle represents 4 hours. This is an hourly time frame, where you have one candle representing 1 hour of trading. So after knowing this, the next thing is you try to make the screen look like this. You can see these lines, all lines in all these compartments on the chart. The topmost compartment contains what we call the moving averages, and they are very important. You place them on your chart and follow the strategy we are teaching here. The next thing you do is you click on this. The blue panel appears. You click on this F, and you will see. Let me do something. I will clear my chart, and then we can do it again so that you will see how it's done. Let me clear my chart. You can see my chart now looks clean. So let's begin to apply the indicators. You can click once, the panel comes up. You click on F. You see main chart. Then on the right side you can see F plus. Click on it, then locate moving average. It's here. So for this strategy, we need the 40 moving average. This is the color I'm giving it. I'm giving my 40 moving average this color green. You can see if you click here, you can actually change the figure if you want. So I will leave it at 40, and this method will be exponential. If you don't want to use the exponential moving average, you can click on that place. It will drop down this menu where you choose the type of setting you want for your EMA. But for this strategy, we are going to leave it at exponential, then apply to close. The style will be 3 pixel. The color is this color green, but for the purpose of this class, let me change it to something a bit bright, which is this color. So if you are done, you click done. Then you click the same F plus again, because we still have another indicator to apply on our chart. We still have another indicator to apply on our chart. So you click on the F plus again, and then go to the same moving average. Then this time we'll delete this 40 and make it 9. Make it 9, and every other setting remains the same. The only thing you change is the color. For my 9, I'm using the blue color, so I will still make it blue. So and that's it. I'll click done again. Click on the F plus again, locate moving average, locate moving average. You can locate moving average again, click on it, change your setting from 9 to 21. Then leave everything the way it is. Click on the color, and then you can I'm using red. Since I'm using red for my 21 period moving average, I will click on that red and then click done. And I think you will have the lines on your chart. You can see them, they've appeared on my chart. Then if you notice, there were other indicators that you still need for this strategy. And what you do, how to place them is, you click on the same panel, click on F, click on that F plus, then locate OBV, that is unbalanced volume indicator. Under volumes here, you can see the unbalanced volume indicator. You click on it, leave every setting the way it is, and just click done. Then still click on the same F plus again and apply the MFI in money flow index indicator. You can see it's just above the unbalanced volume. Click on it and leave the setting the way it is, and click done. If you do this as I have advised, you will see the indicators will be displayed on your screen the way you see mine right now. So having done this, the next thing you do is you try to locate a setup. So, and like I said, you may not know anything in the Forex market. I just want you to learn how to navigate the MT4 app. And I've started showing it to you. All you need is to go and do some practice, and that's all. You will begin to make money in this market. So the next thing you do is, after doing this, if you want to start analyzing the chart, you have to go to the monthly. You go to the monthly, you look for, you see, okay, before I go there, the reason why you are using these EMAs are averages of price on any time frame. If you are looking at a daily time frame, for example, then it means these moving averages you are seeing, these lines that align with the price, you are seeing, they are showing you the average of daily candles. The average of daily candles, and then the average price will be displayed on your screen in form of line. This will help guide you to see what has been happening on your chart, and then behave and act in the market according to what the lines show you. And this strategy didn't just come up. We have been researching and researching, and then we have come up with this strategy and found out that it actually has about 90% profitability percentage. And that is why I'm just excited to teach people who are ready, whether they are new or they are advanced traders. They still need something like this to guide whatever decisions that they are making in the market that they are making in the market. So having placed all this on the screen, the next thing you do is, you are viewing this indicator. As you are viewing this indicator on the daily chart, on the daily chart, as you are viewing this indicator on the daily chart, it means the 9 EMA, which is the blue color, since it is lighter, it's going to be above if you're having an uptrend, because you can see price is moving upward. That means it's an uptrend. If price were to be moving downward, the heaviest EMA will be the one above. All other lighter ones will be below it, and there will be a cross. You can see the point of interest is where they cross. You can see the blue and the green one crossing here, the red and the blue one crossing here. So it's important that you take note of which indicator is crossing over which. So if you know this, then you are good to go. The next thing is to learn how to analyze your charts to look for a trading opportunity. I said you start from the monthly time frame. You click on that panel and select MN. That's the monthly time frame. So for this pair, we can see that our light green indicator here is the 40 EMA, the red one is the 21 EMA, and the blue one is the 9 EMA. But what can we notice here? That all of them are crossing, they have already crossed, and since the heaviest one is the one down, it means price is pointing upwards. So the next thing, we know that we are in an uptrend here. We just need for this setup to continue maintaining itself the way it is, for us to continue buying in this market. And since one candle represents what, 1 month of trading on this particular time frame, then you know that you are on to a long time of trading, this particular pair, provided this setting maintains the way it is. So now the next thing, you drop weekly. Since you have a bias that this is a buy setup, keep looking for buy setups, but you have to look for them on the what, on the lower time frames for your entry to be clean, since you may not have much money in your account. If you had much money in your account, all you need to do when you come here and you notice something like this, then you notice this sharp drop back to the EMA, which is red here, and the 21-day moving average, you just open your order. After opening your order, what did you notice? Price started growing again, and now it's about to grow past even this tight range that you have here, close prices that you have here. Once the price breaks out of this range, then you continue moving up. So but because of small amount of capital, we cannot act on the monthly time frame, but we can start analyzing from there, so we can have an overall picture of what is happening in the market. Look at it. After you notice that there is a uptrend in action, the next thing, look at your OBV indicator down here. You can see it's also pointing upward, this green indicator in the second compartment. Then look at the third compartment. It's also showing you that price was moving up, then it started moving down. These indicators are taking care of different things, but the way you see this one, it's coming in such a way that it's about to also head back upwards. Is because the second indicator here is actually more responsive to price. That is why it is actually creating a bottom and going up the way price is doing already. This one is a bit lagging, so it requires more time to respond to price. Having seen this, we drop to the weekly time frame. There you still notice that there is a pullback, and I told you pullbacks are very important in this strategy. Since we know that price is moving up, we will now be looking at our indicators and notice where there will be a sharp pullback. Like now, as trading was going on here, we can see just here there is a sharp pullback. That means price now fell to a certain level, up to 1.34295. Then attempted to go up and rebalanced again, and then it started trading upward. So this is what you want to do. For this strategy, once you perfect it, the moment you see this drop, you will open your trade, but you will not open it on this time frame unless you are a position trader. You will intend to leave your position open for a very longest time in short. So since we are not doing position trading, this has shown us that there is an entry here already, but you can see it has even put some people in money. It has started moving up, but not to worry, we will find our own entry. You move to the daily time frame again. Move to daily time frame, press your D, go to daily time frame, and you will see, and keep noticing what the indicators here are doing at the uppermost part of the screen. You will see that they keep crossing, and once they cross, price continues going up. So that same sharp If we were to catch that trade, you will see that there is a sharp move downward again. And then what you need to do is to open right there, then wait for it to recover and go back. Or instead to be, I mean, if you are risk savvy, if you are risk savvy, you just wait until you see a move back to this blue indicator you can see, which is the lightest indicator. Price supposed to go back and close above it. And double confirm, let it close above the red one. Once it closes above the blue or red one, you can open your trade. Once you open your trade, you can see price never traded back outside the indicators again. It just continued to go upwards. But because we are refining our entry, don't forget we just want to buy. So we are just refining our entry. We cannot take our time frame for entry is 4-hour time frame. So we go there, one chart below, and then we look for any retracement we can see to these indicators. We can see that it happened here. Price has been trading and gluing itself to the lightest indicator, which is the 9 EMA, and then suddenly it started dropping sharply down towards the 40 EMA. We can take entries as price drop to either the 21 EMA, which is the middle one, and or to the 40 EMA for deeper retracements. And you will see that in some of my videos you're not seeing the 40 EMA. The strategy, I just added this one for bigger pullbacks so that at least it will serve as support or resistance level where price reverses and continues in the direction of the main trend. So we can see here price traded back and came to this 40 EMA. But what did you see? Instead of continuing down, it turned. And this particular move down is what you are looking to see. The moment you see something of that nature, remember 4 hour is your time frame of entry. You just open your trade. You open your trade that you are buying USD card at the smallest lot size. If it is a real account and it's not much money there is a way you calculate your account size and your lot size based on your account size so that you don't overstretch. The essence of all this is to maintain capital, grow it, not reducing capital. So you just open your buy trade here, place your stop loss. I will do a video to just show you how to place your stop loss based on my strategy. And you just open the trade here, and then you can, for now, you can just place your stop loss somewhere below this green indicator. If you look at it, the reading that is showing you in black here to the right is 1.37400. You can place your stop loss there. Before I begin to teach how to place the stop loss, at least this one is the crude method. You can just use it, place your stop loss, and continue observing your trade. As it is moving upward, anytime it breaks a high, the next high it needs to break. Once it breaks it, it begins to retrace back down towards the indicators again, so that price does, it's just good for you at this point to know that price does not continue up. It has to breathe. It has to breathe. So this is like resting. It has to breathe, clear some orders. For people who keep following it with close stop loss, it will clear them away and then continues in the market. And the reason why you see this long move is because our signals come from what? Higher time frame. Once your higher time frame is aligning with your lower time frame, then you are in for a huge move. All you need to do is to be patient as price goes up and down and continues with you in profit. So once you open this trade on the 4 hourly, you continue observing it until you have a reason to close your trade, and you can do that in a number of ways, either when the indicators cross back down or when you begin to see that you are okay with the profit that you are getting. You can just close the trade, or maybe you can just continue to trail your stop by moving your stop loss in profit and locking some part of your trade until you can leave this trade open for 1 month. If the trend has fully developed, is going your way, you may not need to close it just to be closing in your profit, some of your profit. I will still teach you how to trail that one, how to do that one. So you see, I've walked you through what to look for, and this is just in a single pair. You can do the same thing on any pair. So in case you don't want to take it on the 4 hour time frame, you can drop to 1 hour time frame. And since you know that the trend is up, the next thing you look for is that same retracement towards the indicators. And you can see you have it here. You have a sharp retracement, that's pullback. If I say pullback, is the same thing when price begins to go the opposite direction. You can see it pulled back here. But will you enter? No, you will enter. You will now wait for it to show sign of recovery. Like here, you can see this candle started going back up, but did it close above the blue indicator? No, it didn't. It still closed below it. Then open another one. Then this one now went, it even broke the red one, then came back and closed within the blue indicator. Now, if you ask me, this is your entry. This is your entry. You just take your trade there and continue following the development of the trade. You can see price never came back to this level, but it just continues, even though it's like somehow ranging. Even if you didn't take it here, even if you didn't join the trade around here, you can join around here. Look at another pullback here. Yes, if you didn't take here, you can wait for the next pullback. Look at it here. This is the last opportunity to trade. The next thing you just observe as it is creating a series of higher highs. What are the higher highs? Look at the higher lows, sorry. Higher highs are the ones here. Look at this high. There is another high that is higher than this. This high is higher than this high. Like that. Then there is a pullback. Then this high was created, which is still higher than this. Then if you talking about low, look at this low. This is another higher low. If you look at the that's the other opposite side of the candles, you can see another higher low. So this is a perfect example of an uptrend of unfolding. This is what you need to be doing every day. You need to practice every day so that you will understand how to identify these setups. When I started trading with this setup, I actually wanted to test it across different instruments. So what I did was I started with it on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was actually just going up, and I identified an opportunity using this same strategy with these indicators you are seeing, and I took that trade, and I think I closed that I think about $1,500. That's what I made in that demo account. It's a demo account, no real money. When you have a strategy you want to test it out, don't use real money, use demo money so that you can test out the strategy and see. That's exactly what I did. Ever since then, I've been very excited about this strategy, and I'm bent on teaching as many people as are willing to learn so that we can use this to be making our silent money on the side while you have your primary source of earning also working for you. So I traded it using Bitcoin. I also traded it on the other volatile trading pairs like palladium metal, which is even more volatile than Bitcoin. I traded it on gold. In fact, if you can trade it on Bitcoin, palladium, then you should be able to trade it on gold, because gold is also volatile, but not as volatile as palladium and Bitcoin. So all these trades, I have a report that will show you among all the trades I took using this particular strategy, only one loss was suffered. And even that one loss was a minimal loss, I think about $16. What is $16 when you are earning $500, $600 using this strategy? The thing that caused the loss was even the way I placed the stop loss. I just crudely placed it. I didn't calculate the position of the stop loss. So I just didn't want too much exposure. It took me out and then continued to go my way again. So you can see this is why if you're placing a stop, just make sure you have a good narrative. The knowledge is very important. Use these few weeks that you're learning this with me. Try to identify different setups. If you go, you will see a lot of instruments are here. In fact, I just noticed that of AUD NZD the same way I noticed that of Bitcoin. If you look at this, if you start from the monthly, you see, you can identify this crossing. the crossing has already happened here. You can see the heaviest indicator is down. It means it is trying to it is showing us that an uptrend is in play. Then the next thing, we just go to the weekly. Also try to look at other indicators like the OBV. You can see that it's showing also that it's pointing up. The one that is usually lagging is this, and you can see it's also trying, it has formed an angle. It's a kind of reflex kind of angle, so it's just trying to point up and follow the price too. So after seeing that there is bullish move there, when you say bullish, it means price is going up. If you say bearish, it means price is falling down. So now, since we are bullish on this Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar pair, we still go to the weekly and check what happened. You can see there was series of meandering, from the price. It was just breaking the ranging. That's what it's ranging. To break it up, come back down, break it up, come back down. So, but you will just see and check where do you want to enter. You can see even on the weekly, this place is showing, this particular place has already crossed, is showing this is a downtrend, this one is an uptrend, but you can see the green one hasn't even fully come back down, which is the heaviest indicator. The place where your green started are supporting the other indicators, and is here. I think it's here. Look at it here. The moment it happened, you can see even here it's not showing any crossing. The weekly is not showing any crossing until it came here. Until it came somewhere here, you can see there is a cross here. There is a cross here. So once you can see this, you know that you need to buy. And you see these higher highs are forming. Look at this high, this higher high, then there is a pullback. Usually I said pullbacks are important in this strategy. Even when you notice it like that, the next thing is what? You still continue to check on lower time frames. Already we have a bullish narrative. On the daily time frame, we'll be looking at a pullback. We're looking for a pullback, and we got that pullback here. Look at that pullback. The pullback here, it just fell to this middle indicator, which is the red one, which is our 21 period EMA. It moved down to it, then it has started trading back up. So if you want to join the trade on such a pullback, you just open your position. What do you open? Buy. You can buy even if it is 0.01 lot size AUD US AUD NZD. Place your stop loss, and then it will start taking you in that position. So if you look at it, it has been trading our direction, but this is even our time frame of entry, our 4 hour time frame. Look at it. When it came down to this place, then it started moving up. You won't join. Like I said, always wait for a confirmation. Like this candlestick now came and closed above this, you can join here. When you join here, you place your stop loss somewhere here, then it continues. Look at a pullback again. So we expect that during next week this trade will continue up. It's also going to continue for the maximum time, because the trade on the monthly is showing us that it's a new trend, and when you have a new trend, you still have to endure with the pullbacks before the trade is supposed to break a certain resistance level. Like here, once the trade breaks here, then break here, the trade will keep going. It will just keep going until maybe it reaches this high here, and you don't know the kind of money that this move will give you. So this is another explosive move. The only problem is that AUD, NZD, PSD are expensive in spread, and that is why I do not really trade them on small accounts. And in some brokers, it's not highly liquid, so it doesn't put you will see it is moving, but the money it will be giving you is small. But supposing you have a broker that where it is very liquid, then it means you will be in big money, even with a 0.01 loss size. The only thing is patience, so that the trade will play out. This is how you look for setup. I have explained 2 setups for you now. The next thing is you go through this audio over and over again, try to practicalize it, and we'll be coming with different videos trying to explain other aspects of the setup, so that you will be able to keep analyzing, get conversant, tune your skills, and then you continue to open trades, and then on demo account until you are noticing profitability, then you can open a real account. So this is it for now. Let me leave it at this. It's a long video, but it's a summary of everything that this strategy consists of. I will identify other areas that require explanation, keep explaining to you, like area of risk management, and then you are good to go. I wish us all profitability in this trade. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you.